Saw the house across the highway and wished that it was mine. Saw a man with more than I had and thought he'd wanted life, while I was looking through his window at everything I thought I lacked. The Lord had filled my own little home with more than I could ask. I spent so much time wanting what he gave somebody else. I nearly missed the goodness he had given me himself. I was counting someone else's blessings and forgetting all my own, looking at another man's harvest while the Lord was blessing home. I had love around my table, I had grace for every day. I was counting someone else's blessings while God was blessing me all the way. I wanted what my neighbor drove, the acres that he owned. Never saw my children laughing in the yard outside my home. I wanted bigger, wanted better, till the years began to fly. Then I learned the richest man ain't the one with the most in life. It's the one who knows the giver and thanks him for his bread, who sees the little mercies that money never gets. I was counting someone else's blessings and forgetting all my own, looking at another man's harvest while the Lord was blessing home. I had love around my table, I had grace for every day. I was counting someone else's blessings while God was blessing me all the way. Now when I see green pastures on somebody else's side, I thank the Lord for where he put me and the life he made mine. 'Cause another man's tomorrow was never mine to chase. I've got everything I need when I've got his saving grace. I won't count someone else's blessings, I've got plenty of my own. I've got Jesus walking with me, I've got love inside my home. I've got bread upon my table, I've got grace for every day. I won't count someone else's blessings, I'll thank God for mine today. Yes, I'll thank God for mine today. He's been blessing me all the way. Daddy worked till the daylight faded, Mama kept supper warm. We never had much on that old dirt road, but I never felt we were poor. He'd bow his head at the kitchen table, she'd thank the Lord for the day. I was just a boy in a hurry to grow. I didn't know what they gave, I didn't know they were teaching me faith in the little things they did every day. A Bible worn and a thankful heart, holding on when the times got hard. Now the years have carried them away, but I still hear the words they'd say, trust the Lord, son, he'll make a way. I didn't know they were teaching me faith. Grandpa never talked much about heaven, but Sunday he'd take my hand, walk me through those little church doors. In his only Sunday pants, Grandma sang while she washed the dishes, old hymns soft and low. Funny how the things I barely noticed are the things I remember most. I didn't know they were teaching me faith in the little things they did every day. A Bible worn and a thankful heart, holding on when the times got hard. Now the years have carried them away, but I still hear the words they'd say, trust the Lord, son, he'll make a way. I didn't know they were teaching me faith. Now my hair is turning gray and my children have children too. I catch myself bowing at the table, doing what I watch them do, and I finally understand what they left here in my hands. They were teaching me faith, they were teaching me faith in the little things they did every day. Every day. A Bible worn and a thankful heart, holding on when the times got hard, though the Lord has called them home. What they planted still lives on, and I'll pass it down the very same way they were teaching me faith. Yeah, I'll pass it down the very same way they were teaching me faith. They were teaching me faith. I used to pray for a little more money, a better house and a newer car. Thought if I could just get ahead, I'd finally know how blessed we are. But we had supper around a crowded table and thanked the Lord for our daily bread. I didn't know how rich I was till those days were gone instead. I've got more now, but I had more then. More time with family, more old friends, more Sunday mornings praising the Lord, more reasons to thank Him than I knew before. I spent my years trying to get ahead while heaven was blessing the life I had then. I've got more now than I've ever had, but Lord, I had more back then. Daddy's chair sits with somebody else now. Mama's kitchen belongs to another name. The kids grew up and found their own roads, and nothing around here feels quite the same. I've got a house I once dreamed about and money enough to pay every bill, but I trade a whole lot of what I own for one more prayer on that windowsill. I've got more now, but I had more then. More time with family, more old friends, more Sunday mornings praising the Lord, more reasons to thank Him than I knew before. I spent my years trying to get ahead while heaven was blessing the life I had then. I've got more now than I've ever had, but Lord, I had more back then. So I don't ask for riches anymore. I've learned what riches mean. Give me people that I love and a heart that still believes. If there's bread upon my table and your grace when I say amen, Lord, don't let me miss the blessings you have put in my hands again. I may have more now than I had back then, but I know where my treasure is. It's not the house, it's not the gold, it's walking every mile with Him. So I'll thank the Lord for what I have and every day that He still gives. I spent too long chasing after more. Now I know what it means to live. Lord, you gave me more than I could see back when I thought I needed everything. I've got more now, more time with family, more Sunday morning, more reasons to thank Him than I knew before. I've walked some roads beneath the sunshine, I've walked some underneath the rain. I've seen the morning bring me laughter, I've watched the evening bring me pain. There were turns I never counted on, there were hills I had to climb. but looking back I see him with me. He's been there every mile. He's been with me every mile, through the rain and through the sun. When the road was long and weary, he was there when day was done. I may not know where I'm going, but I know I'm not alone. He's been with me every mile, and he'll lead me safely home. There were days I lost my direction, couldn't see beyond the bend. I prayed for God to show the whole road, he just showed me where to step. And every time my strength was failing, grace was waiting all the while. I didn't always see him with me, but he was there every mile. He's been with me every mile, through the rain and through the sun. When the road was long and weary, he was there when day was done. I may not know where I'm going, but I know I'm not alone. He's been with me every mile, and he'll lead me safely home. Now the years have taught me something I could never learn back then. Faith is not about the knowing what is waiting round the bend. It's knowing who is walking with me when the road gets rough and wild. And if tomorrow brings a mountain, he'll be there another mile. One day this road will reach the river, one day these tired feet will rest. Until I see my Savior waiting, I'll keep walking, I am blessed. He's been with me every mile, through the rain and through the sun. When the road was long and weary, he was there when day was done. I may not know where I'm going, but I know I'm not alone. He's been with me every mile, and he'll lead me safely home. He's been with me every mile, every mile. Yes, he's been with me every mile, every mile. And when I reach the end of this road, he'll be there to lead me home. I sat there at the kitchen table long after everyone had gone. Had 100 things to tell him, couldn't get a sentence started. The coffee cooled beside my hands, the old clock carried on. I thought a prayer needed words, so I figured I had none. But God heard what I couldn't say. He knew what kept me up that day. Every question, every fear, everything that brought me there. I never found the words to pray, never even said his name. I just sat there, and somehow God heard what I couldn't say. I've prayed some prayers on Sunday mornings that sounded better than they felt. I've said the words I'd heard for years when I didn't know what else. But that night there was no Sunday voice, no verse I could recall. Just a tired heart at midnight, with nothing left at all. No perfect words, no grand display, just me and God, and what I couldn't say. Morning found me by the window, watching headlights down the road. Nothing outside had changed much, I still had the same old load. But something in me wasn't fighting to explain it anymore. Maybe faith is sometimes knowing who you're sitting silent for. 'Cause God heard what I couldn't say. He knew what kept me up that day. Every question, every fear, everything that brought me there. I never found the words to pray, never even said his name. I just sat there, and somehow God heard what I couldn't say. So when I don't know how to ask, and I don't know where to start, I don't have to make it pretty. He already knows my heart. God hears what I cannot say. He knows what I carry every day, every worry I can't explain, every hurt I cannot name. I don't need the perfect prayer, I just need to know he's there. When all I've got is silence, he still hears me anyway. I don't have to find the words, God hears what I cannot say. No perfect words, no perfect prayer, just a quiet room, and God was there. God heard what I couldn't say.
I threw a duffel in the backseat, drove past every memory. Windows down, radio loud, trying to outrun where I'd been found. Crossed old county lines at night, chasing anything that felt right. The farther that these tires would roll, the heavier became my soul. I thought distance could change the truth, but every mile kept leading back to you. I left, God didn't. I ran, he stayed. Even when I walked away, love never changed. When I couldn't find my way back home, he already knew the road. I left, God didn't. Thank God he didn't. still couldn't lay my burdens down. Every sunrise looked the same until I finally spoke his name. Didn't hear a voice from the sky, didn't watch the mountains move aside. Just a quiet peace I can't explain, like he'd been waiting all the same. Turns out mercy doesn't chase the wind, it simply waits until you let it in. I left, God didn't. I ran, he stayed. Even when I walked away, love never changed. When I couldn't find my way back home, he already knew the road. I left, God didn't. Thank God he didn't. He was there in every sunrise, every prayer I couldn't pray. Every mile I thought I'd wasted, he was making into grace. I left, God didn't. That's my story now. I was lost in all my leaving, he never lost me somehow. Now every road I'm walking on leads me where I've always belonged. I left, God didn't.
I kept waiting for the good life like it hadn't happened yet. Always reaching for tomorrow, always wanting something next. There was coffee in the kitchen, there was laughter down the hall. I was looking for a blessing while I lived inside it all. I had more than I could see right there in front of me. I almost missed what God gave me, chasing what I thought I'd need. I almost missed what God gave me, looking past what mattered to me. A little love, a little time, a hand to hold a life that's mine. I almost missed what God gave me. Thank God I finally see. I thought more would make me happy, I thought someday I'd arrive. But the years don't wait for someday, they just quietly pass us by. Now I notice Sunday mornings and the sun across the floor. Funny how the things I hurried past are what I'm thankful for. I had more than I could see right there in front of me. I almost missed what God gave me, chasing what I thought I'd need. I almost missed what God gave me, looking past what mattered to me. A little love, a little time, a hand to hold a life that's mine. I almost missed what God gave me. Thank God I finally see. I don't need a bigger table, just the faces gathered round. I don't need a grand tomorrow to know I'm blessed right now. If heaven sends another morning, I'll take it gratefully. I won't miss what God gave me, not what's right in front of me. I almost missed what God gave me, chasing what I thought I'd need. I almost missed what God gave me, looking past what mattered to me. A little love, a little time, a hand to hold a life that's mine. I almost missed what God gave me. Thank God I finally see. I almost missed what God gave me. Thank God I
I finally see. Some chairs around the table aren't filled like years before. Some voices that I love so much don't call me anymore. But morning finds my window and mercy finds me too. I open up my eyes again and find His blessings new. I still have something to thank God for, a brand new morning at my door, a little strength to face the day, a faithful God who made a way. I've lost some things I can't restore, but grace is always given more as long as I've got breath to sing. I still have something to thank God for. I don't need much to make me rich. The years have taught me well. A hand to hold, a place called home, a story I can tell. A cup of coffee in the morning, a friend who knows my name. And every time I bow my head, I know He's still the same. I still have something to thank God for, a brand new morning at my door, a little strength to face the day, a faithful God who made a way. I've lost some things I can't restore, but grace is always given more as long as I've got breath to sing. I still have something to thank God for. I used to count my blessings by all that I could see. Now I know the greatest ones were never thanks to me. The love that stayed beside me, the prayers that carried through, the quiet hand of God above in everything I knew. If tomorrow brings me plenty, I'll thank Him like today. If tomorrow leaves me little, I'll thank Him anyway. I still have something to thank God for, a brand new morning at my door, a little strength to face the day, a faithful God who made a way. I've lost some things I can't restore, but grace is always given more as long as I've got breath to sing. I still have something to thank God for. Yes, as long as I've got breath to sing. I still have something to thank God for. I stood beside an old oak tree, looking at the setting sun. Thought about the roads I've walked, the battles lost and battles won. So many friends have gone ahead, leaving footprints in my heart. Sometimes heaven feels so close, like we're never far apart. Someone saved me a seat right beside the King. Mama smiled, my daddy's laugh echo through my memory. Every prayer they whispered down still keeps reaching after me. Though these hands have grown so warm, and these eyes don't see as far, grace keeps lighting every mile, like a faithful morning star. Someone saved me a seat by that river bright and free, where no goodbye is ever spoken, only endless harmony. When this old road reaches home, I'll hear familiar voices sing, someone save me a seat right beside the King. Until that day I'll keep on walking, sharing hope where I have been. Every sunrise is a blessing, every soul can still come in. The table's never been too full, mercy always leaves some room. There's a place for every heart, bought by love beyond the tomb. Someone save me a seat in that everlasting light, where every tear is finally over and every wrong is made right. I don't fear the journey's end, because I know what waits for me. Someone save me a seat. Through amazing grace I'm free. One sweet day I'll take my place, where Jesus saved me a seat. The church doors open just like always. Morning light came through the glass. Every face looked just as familiar, but something felt different at last. Right there on the old oak bench hung a faded Sunday coat. Nobody touched it all that morning, no one even spoke. For 40 years he'd sit right there, hat beside his weathered hands, singing every single chorus like he helped the angels stand. He never preached a single sermon, never asked to lead a song. But if your faith was getting weaker, He somehow made it strong. Some folks leave behind a fortune, some leave words carved into stone. He left a worn-out coat on Sunday, and a faith that still feels like home. The seat may now be empty, but heaven knows His name. Love keeps speaking softly, long after we're gone away. A little boy looked at his grandpa, asked, "Why's nobody taking that?" He smiled before he answered, and laid a gentle hand upon his back. Some things aren't meant for keeping, they're reminders while we stay, that the ones who walk with Jesus never really walk away. Some folks leave behind a fortune, some leave words carved into stone. He left a worn-out coat on Sunday, and showed us how to make heaven home. Now every time that choir starts singing, I still turn and look that way. That old coat isn't waiting for him, it's reminding us to stay. Some folks leave behind a fortune, some leave words carved into stone. He left a worn-out coat on Sunday, and showed us how to make heaven home. Now every time the choir starts singing, I still turn and look that way. That old coat isn't waiting for him, it's reminding us to stay. I've got more miles behind me than I've got left to go. A little gray upon my head and things I've come to know. I may not move like I once did, but I still bend my knee. And every morning that I wake, God's got a plan for me. God still has a purpose for me. There's still a reason I'm here, still a hand that I can hold, still a heart that I can cheer. I don't need my younger days to be who I'm called to be. As long as He keeps giving breath, God still has a purpose for me. I've watched the children grow up, I've said some hard goodbyes, I've stood beside some empty chairs with tears behind my eyes. But every season left me with a little more to give. Maybe all the years I've known can help somebody live. God still still has a purpose for me. There's still a reason I'm here. Still a hand that I can hold, still a heart that I can cheer. I don't need my younger days to be who I'm called to be. As long as He keeps giving breath, God still has a purpose for me. Maybe I can teach a child the prayers my mama prayed. Maybe I can lift a friend who's lost along the way. Maybe I can tell someone what grace has done for me. If God has kept me here this long, there's somewhere I should be. God still has a purpose for me. There's still a reason I'm here. Still a prayer that I can pray, still a word someone needs to hear. And when He finally calls me home, I'll go there faithfully. But until that day, I know God still has a purpose for me. Until that day, I know God still has a purpose for me. I can see the dust upon your boots, the miles you've walked, the weight of every truth. Still there's something shining through the scars, a quiet light that reaches farther than the stars. This world will measure what your hands can hold, silver dreams and pockets full of gold. But heaven sees what no one else can see, a heart the Father shaped for eternity. Every wrong you've carried, every tear you've known, could never wash away the love that calls you home. You are more than gold that fades away, more than all the price the world can pay. You bear the image of the Father's grace. Nothing can erase what He embraced. If your hope is barely hanging on, He'll be the strength to carry you along. When everybody else walks out the door, God still says you're worth dying for. I've seen broken fences standing in the rain, old barns withered by the years of pain. Still they're beautiful beneath the sky, just like the soul God never passes by. You don't have to earn the love He gives. Mercy is the reason that we live. The cross has already called your name. Nothing you have done can change the same. You are more than gold that fades away, a treasure time will never steal away. The shepherd knows each step you've ever made. He never turns His eyes away. If you fall beneath the weight once more, His hands will lift you like before. The world may miss the worth inside your soul, but heaven has always known. So keep walking, child, don't lose your flame. The one who formed your heart still calls your name. You've always been His own. more precious than gold.
Welcome, friends. You're listening to Original Country Gospel from Luca Ferretti. If you enjoy these songs, subscribe and stay with us. Now, let's get to the music. Woke up this morning, put my boots on the floor. Thank the Lord, then I walked out the door. I've had some hard years, I've had some good. Some things went different than I thought they would. But the sun came up and so did I. There's still a little fire in these old eyes. I don't need to know what's waiting down the road. I just know I ain't done going. I'm still here for a reason, still breathing, still believing, still got love left to give, still got plenty life to live. If God gave me another morning, I won't spend it looking back. I'm still here, I'm still here, and there's a reason for that. I've watched the years change everything. I've lost some things I thought I'd always keep. Some names I love are carved in stone. Some kids I raised have kids of their own. But I've learned that getting older don't mean your story's through. There's always something good worth doing, and somebody needing you. I'm still here for a reason, still breathing, still believing, still got love left to give, still got plenty life to live. If God gave me another morning, I won't spend it looking back. I'm still here, I'm still here, and there's a reason for that. So I'll make that call, I'll take that drive, I'll say I love you while there's time. I'll lend a hand, I'll say that prayer, and thank the Lord I'm still right here. I'm still here for a reason, still breathing, still believing, still got love left to give, still got plenty life to live. If God gave me another morning, I'm gonna make the most of that. I'm still here, I'm still here, and there's a reason for that. Still here, still believing, still got a little road to go. I'm still here for a reason, and I thank God for that.
I can see beyond the worn-out shoes, past the weight of all you've been through. There's a quiet light the world can't steal, a father's love that's always real. They may count the scars upon your skin, but heaven knows the heart within. Before your name was ever known, God had already called you home. You're more than what they see, more than every memory. You're held in nail-scarred hands of grace, forever loved, forever safe. When your strength has disappeared, He is closer than your fear. You were never just another soul. To Jesus, you are worth more than gold. Dust may settle on your road,
tears may fall beneath your load,
still the shepherd knows your name,
calls you just the same.
no mistake can wash away
The mercy waiting every day.
the cross has written clear and true.
Child, my heart still beats for you.
You're more than what they see, more than every memory. You're held in nail-scarred hands of grace, forever loved, forever safe. When your strength has disappeared, He is closer than your fear. You were never just another soul. To Jesus, you are worth more than gold. If the whole world turns away, His love will never change. When you can't take one more step, He will carry what is left. Every heartbeat, every tear, every silent hidden prayer, He has known them from the start. You've always been upon His heart. You're more than what they see. Heaven knows your destiny. The one who formed the stars above still calls your name with perfect love. Nothing you've ever done can outrun the Father's arms. Lift your eyes and take His hand. You're His treasure in this land. When the night is finally gone, you'll find you were never alone. The one who gave His life for you still says, my child, I'm holding you. I've seen the morning break through clouds. I've heard your mercy speak out loud. Through every blessing, every scar, you've never been too far. When I was strong, when I was weak, you knew the words I couldn't speak. In every valley I walked through, I found you faithful, I found you true. Where would I be without your hand? How could I ever understand a love that stayed when I had failed, a grace that never let me go? You still call me yours, even when I wander. You still call me yours when my faith grows small. You still call me yours. Your mercy found this sinner still call me yours. Thank you for the falling rain. Thank you for the sun again. Thank you for the answered prayers. And every time you met me there, on better days and harder nights, you stayed beside me through the fight. I gave you reasons to let go, but your faithful heart kept holding on. Where would I be without your love? You gave me more than I dreamed of. You took the weight I could not bear and showed me I belong somewhere. You still call me yours, even when I wander. You still call me yours when my faith grows small. You still call me yours. Your mercy found this sinner. I was lost and far away. Now I'm standing here in grace, and you still call me yours. I wore the chains of yesterday, but Jesus came and broke them all away. My shame was written on my face till you covered me with saving grace. I was a stranger at the door. Now there's a place for me forevermore. The voice that spoke the stars to life says you are mine, my child. You washed the dust from off my soul. You took the pieces, made me whole. The past no longer owns my name. I'm not the man I was before you came. I once believed I stood condemned, but at the cross you called me friend. The author of this life I live says I am yours, I am forgiven. You still call me yours, even when I wander. You still call me yours when my faith grows small. You still call me yours. Your mercy found this sinner. I was lost and far away. Now I'm standing here in grace, and you still call me yours. I am forgiven. I am restored. I am your child. Still call me yours. Yes, you still call me yours. The coffee's on the table set, just like every Sunday used to be. There's one less voice to say the blessing, one less smile waiting on me. I still hear the floorboards talking every time the old house starts. Funny how one empty chair can fill a room with memories. Some things never stop hurting, some tears never dry completely, but love has a way of whispering when the world grows quiet. One empty chair, one full heart, that's how healing sometimes starts. The hands I miss still point me upward. The prayers they prayed still light the dark. Love doesn't end when heaven calls, it simply learns another song. One empty chair, one full heart, means they're gone from here, not gone for long. I found an old worn Bible folded to a page I'd never seen. A little note beside the margin said, keep trusting when you can't believe. I smiled through tears I couldn't hide, like they somehow knew that day would come. Even now they're teaching me without saying one more word. Faith doesn't erase the sorrow, it gives the sorrow somewhere to rest. And somehow broken hearts still learn to beat with hope. One empty chair, one full heart, That's how healing sometimes starts. The hands I miss still point me upward. The prayers they prayed still light the dark. Love doesn't end when heaven calls. It simply learns another song. One empty chair, one full heart means they're gone from here. Not gone for long. If you're staring at an empty place tonight, wondering how tomorrow starts, remember every life that's lived in love leaves a little heaven in our hearts. One empty chair, one full heart. Grace has carried me this far. I still save a place in memory, but I don't live inside goodbye. The day will come when every table is whole again beyond the stars. Till then I'll thank the one who holds the ones I love. One empty chair, one full heart, and hope is never far. Came home late through the gravel road, with dust upon my shoes. The whole house slept beneath the dark, like it had nothing left to prove. But in the window, soft and low, a little light was shining on. And on the table by her chair, Mama's Bible still lay open. I stood there quiet in the doorway, too tired to even speak. The clock kept ticking on the wall, like it knew the shape of me. There was coffee in the old blue cup, and a note beside the page. Son, when the road gets hard to walk, remember where to place your faith. The kitchen light was still on, like mercy waiting in there. No choir, no Sunday morning song, just God inside the air. I didn't need a perfect prayer, words that sounded strong. I found my way back home that night, where the kitchen light was on. I read the verse she underlined, with hands that shook a little. Come to me, all heavy hearts, written right there in the middle. And for the first time in a while, I let my burdens fall. Not in a church with stained glass walls, but where love had held us all. The kitchen light was still on, like mercy waiting there. No choir, no Sunday morning song, just God inside the air. I didn't need a perfect prayer, or words that sounded strong. I found my way back home that night, where the kitchen light was on. Some people find the Lord in thunder, some in hymns they used to know. But I found him in that quiet room, where grace moves soft and slow. The kitchen light is still on every time I lose my way, and that old Bible on the table still knows what I need to say. So when my heart feels far from home and the night feels long, I remember God was waiting there where the kitchen light was on. Knew every back road out of town, every excuse to keep my head down. I laughed like everything was fine, while breaking a little more inside. Dust on my boots, dust on my name, running circles, chasing shame. Then mercy met me where I'd been, not where I wished I'd always been. He didn't ask where I had been, he simply said, come on in. I wasn't too far gone, I was just too far from home. One touch of grace, one quiet prayer, and suddenly I wasn't there. The chains I carried all those years felt lighter with every tear. I thought my story had moved on. Turns out I wasn't too far gone. There's an old Bible by my bed with words I used to never read. Now every page feels like a light, showing me who I am tonight. The road's still long, I still get lost, but love keeps paying every cost. I'm not the man I used to be, and that's the sweetest part of me. He never counted all my wrongs, he just kept calling me his own. I wasn't too far gone, I was just too far from home. One touch of grace, one quiet prayer, and suddenly I wasn't there. The chains I carried all those years felt lighter with every tear. I thought my story had moved on. Turns out I wasn't too far gone. Cross wasn't waiting at the finish line, found me in the middle of mine. Love came looking through the night before I ever got it right. I wasn't too far gone, and I was never left alone. Grace was walking every mile, even when I couldn't smile. Now every sunrise sings my song, not because I've always been strong, but because the Father's love said I was never too far gone. The kids don't come around like they used to. There's only one cup sitting by the sink. Some nights I leave the old TV on, just so this room don't feel so empty. I hear the floorboards underneath my feet, and that old clock keeps counting out the time. But when the silence settles in around me, I
know I'm not the only one inside. When the house gets quiet, Jesus stays with me. When there's no one at the table, He's the company I need. When the night feels longer and old memories fill the room, I may live here by myself now, but I'm never here alone. When the house gets quiet, Jesus is still home. I've watched a lot of people come and go. Some moved away, some went to meet the Lord. And there are names I haven't heard in years that I still think about when nights get long. I used to think that being left alone meant nobody knew the weight I carried. But I've talked to Jesus in this empty room and found out He was listening all along. When the house gets quiet, Jesus stays with me. When there's no one at the table, He's the company I need. When the night feels longer and old memories fill the room, I may live here by myself now, but I'm never here alone. When the house gets quiet, Jesus is still home. I don't need to see Him sitting there to know He's by my side. I've felt His peace at 2 a.m. on more than one hard night. And every time this old house feels a little too empty for me, I whisper, Jesus, are you here? And somehow I find peace. When the house gets quiet, Jesus stays with me. When there's no one at the table, He's the company I need. And if tomorrow finds me with nobody coming through that door, I'll still have someone beside me like He's been every night before. When the house gets quiet, I don't fear it anymore, 'cause I may live here by myself now, but I'm never here alone. Let the old clock keep on ticking, let the evening come and go. As long as Jesus stays beside me, this old house is still a home. Some days you smile for everyone while carrying a heavy heart. You tell the world that you're alright, though you're falling apart. You wonder if the road you're on still leads somewhere at all. You keep on taking one more step when you feel too weak to walk. You've counted every sleepless night, every prayer that felt unheard, every dream you almost buried, every hope without a word. But the pages aren't finished yet, the story isn't through. God's still holding every line, He's still working in you. You're still being written, don't close the book too soon. The darkest night you've ever known can still give way to morning. The hand that made the mountains is holding yours tonight. You may not see tomorrow yet, but heaven sees the light. One day you'll look behind you at the road that made you strong. You'll thank the Lord for every place you thought you didn't belong.
Years you tried to hide away were never lost in vain. God has been planting stronger roots beneath your deepest pain. Hope doesn't always shout your name. Sometimes it softly stays, waiting for the heart that's tired to believe again.
You're still being written. Every chapter has its place. Grace has never left your side, not even for a day.
So if your strength feels almost gone, just hold on one more night. The author hasn't finished yet, and he still writes with light.
I chased the road I thought I needed, ran for things that never stayed, watched the world and started dreaming of a life somebody made. Every mile I kept comparing, every blessing felt too small, till I heard your mercy saying you were with me through it all. God never asked me to be somebody else, never asked me to live like somebody else. You gave me a heart, you gave me a song, you gave me a place where I belong. I don't need their road, I don't need their road, I don't need their name, I don't need their name, I don't need their gold to give you praise. God never asked me to be somebody else, you only asked me to be yours. I was reaching, I was running, always looking down the line, while your goodness kept on coming into this old life of mine. Now I'm done with chasing shadows, done with wishing I was more. What you gave me is enough, Lord. You're the one I'm living for. God never asked me to be somebody else, never asked me to live like somebody else. You gave me a heart, you gave me a song, you gave me a place where I belong. I don't need their road, I don't need their name, I don't need their name, I don't need their name, I don't need their gold to give you praise. God never asked me to be somebody else, you only asked me to be yours. This is my road, this is my song, this is the place where I belong. You are my reason, you are my truth. I spent too long looking around when I should have been looking to you. God never asked me to be somebody else, never asked me to live like somebody else. You gave me a heart, you gave me a song, you gave me a place where I belong. I don't need their road, I don't need their name, I don't need their name, I don't need their gold to give you
before I knew the sound of mercy, before I called your holy name. You were writing hope across my story, lighting candles through the rain. Every sunrise held a promise, every breath was heaven's gift. Long before I ever found you, you were the reason that I lived. I was running down forgotten roads, but your love already knew the way. You came looking for me when I couldn't find myself. You carried hope into my darkness like a light upon the hill. I had nothing you could borrow, nothing I could lay before your throne. Still you called me as your own and brought this wandering heart back home. I built fences out of failure, tried to hide behind my shame, but your kindness crossed the distance, speaking softly through my pain. Every chain I thought would hold me fell beneath your gentle hands. Now I'm standing in the freedom only grace could ever plan. Every mile that led me far away only showed how close you've always been. You came looking for me when I couldn't find myself. You carried hope into my darkness like a light upon the hill. I had nothing you could borrow, nothing I could lay before your throne. Still you called me as your own and brought this wandering heart back home. Your mercy crossed the rivers, your mercy climbed the hills. It reached beyond my silence and it reaches farther still. No valley is too lonely, no night too cold to see. Wherever I was hiding, your love was finding me. You came looking for me when I had no strength to stand. You lifted all my broken pieces with the kindness of your hands. Now I'll spend my days remembering the grace that would not let me go. Every road leads back to you, Lord, the shepherd of my soul. Long before I whispered, Father, you were calling me your child.
Before a hammer ever shaped a home, before a farmer turned a field of stone, before a lantern burned against the dark, you were God before we named the stars. Before the first road crossed the open land, before a clock put numbers on our hands, the sun came up because you told it to, and every morning still belongs to you. You were God before we named the stars, before we built these towns and farms, before a church bell ever rang. Heaven already knew your name. We didn't make you who you are. We only learned how great you are long before our songs began. You were God. You were God. We raised our steeples high above the trees, carved your name in stone for folks to see, but no cathedral ever made you king. And you don't need these little songs we sing. The river knew which way that it should run. The moon kept time before our clocks begun. And every field beneath this endless blue was telling us the world belonged to you. You were God before we named the stars, before we built these towns and farms, before a church bell ever rang. Heaven already knew your name. We didn't make you who you are. We only learned how great you are long before our songs began. You were God. You were God. Someday these fences will come down. Time will forget the names of towns. These hands will leave what they have made, but you will never lose your place. Kings will come and kings will go. There's one thing every age will know. You were God before we named the stars. You'll still be God when we're long gone. Before the first man called your name, you never needed human praise. We didn't make you who you are. We only learned how great you are before the world could sing along. You were God, and you'll be God when every earthly song is gone. Before our churches, before our songs, before we knew you, you were God. Come out of your tent, my child, don't be afraid. Step into the night, let me show you the way. Look up at the stars, burning bright in the dark, more than you'll ever count. That's how big is my heart. Can you number the grains of sand on the shore? Can you dream what I've dreamed? There's so much more in store. What my hands have prepared, what my love has designed. Every good thing I promised, it's yours, it's thine. A new story
God has for me. A new season God has for me. Everything that was lost, every tear that I cried, I will hear from His lips, my child, I bless your life. I've been hiding in shadows, stuck where I've been, but He's calling me forward, out where the healing begins. From the dust of my failures, He's raising new hope, turning ashes to beauty, giving sight to the blind and the broke. A new story God has for me. A new season God has for me. Everything that was lost, every promise He'll restore, I will hear from His lips, my child, I bless you more. Chip and soar, chip and soar, under wide open skies I will walk in His grace. Every chain has been broken, I'm stepping into my faith. A new story God has for me. A brand new chapter God has for me. What the locusts have eaten, He's giving back multiplied. I can hear heaven singing, child, come forth and arise. A new story, a new time, my Father is blessing me, blessing me, blessing me. The old clock quit one autumn morning, 8:30, it never moved. Mama smiled and softly told me, time ain't something we can choose. Life kept racing down the highway, leaves kept falling from the trees, but somehow that silent clock still had something left for me. I've chased tomorrow far too often, forgot who holds today. When the old clock stopped, His love kept moving. Morning still found my front porch light, mercy still came through. Seasons changed around me, but one thing stayed the same. The hands gave up on counting time. God never changed. I've seen barns grow old and withered, fields that never bloomed again. I've buried dreams beside old fences, watch goodbye become amen. Still Still the good book on the table. Never needed something new. Every page kept pointing home. Every promise still rang true. One day this heart will stop like that old clock, quiet on the wall. But the one who made eternity will be there through it all. When the old clock stopped, His grace kept calling. Every hour I thought I'd lost was never lost at all. Now I fear tomorrow less than I did yesterday, because the hands may stop on earth, but God won't fade away. God won't fade away. The old clock's still hanging there, just to remind me some things never stop. At 25 I had it figured out, where I'd live and what my life would be about. I had a number written down to save, a little piece of land I meant to buy someday. I thought by 40 everything would settle down. Same front porch, same familiar town. But years have got a way of changing hands, and nothing went the way I planned. There was a job I thought I'd never leave, a few good people I thought I'd always see. We packed up boxes more than once or twice, made some choices that completely changed our lives. Some doors closed without explaining why. Some dreams got smaller as the years went by. I spent a long time trying to understand why nothing went the way I planned. Nothing went the way I planned, but I was never out of your hands. I got things I never asked you for, lost a few I thought I needed more. And looking back from where I stand, I wouldn't change as much as I once said. Lord, you didn't give me the life I drew, but you stayed with me while I lived the one I knew. Now there's gray where all that brown once grew, and I don't make predictions like I used to do. I've learned a good year isn't always one where everything you wanted finally comes. Sometimes it's having someone there at home. Sometimes it's knowing you don't walk alone. Sometimes enough is more than what you planned. That's something I was slow to understand. Nothing went the way I planned, but I was never out of your hands. I got things I never asked you looking back from where I stand, I wouldn't change as much as I once said. Lord, you didn't give me the life I drew, but you stayed with me while I lived the one I knew. I still don't call every ending good, and I won't pretend I always understood. But I can say through every change of plans, I never had to face one day without your hand. Nothing went the way I planned, and maybe now I understand. Life was never mine to map that far. I only had to meet you where we are. And looking back from where I stand, there's more to thank you for than I had planned. Lord, I didn't get the life I drew. I got a life where I kept finding you. No, nothing went the way I planned, but you were there through all of it.
Morning breaks across the hills, every river runs your will, every breath and every sky whispers you are still alive. Every blessing, every day, every step along the way, all I have and all I'll be, started in eternity. When I count the ways you've led me, one truth always fills my soul. From you, through you, every mercy flows back to you, every thankful soul. All the glory, all the honor, every song I'll ever sing belongs forever to the King. Who can measure endless grace? Who can trace your perfect ways? Every answer, every plan, resting in your mighty hands. When I cannot understand, still I trust your faithful hand. Higher than these eyes can see, you are writing history. No one greater, no one stronger, none beside you, Lord, alone. Every mountain, every valley calls your holy name back home. Let my life become a witness, every heartbeat testify. If these old hands build one thing, let them lift your name on high. From you, through you, every blessing came back to you, every heart proclaimed all the glory, all the honor, now and through eternity. Jesus, you deserve the praise. Forever worthy, forever King, forever lifted high. All the glory belongs to you forevermore.
This old guitar, these weathered hands, every dream, every plan, they were never mine to keep. Lord, they're yours to lead. Take the roads I haven't seen, take the man you're shaping me to be. From this day until I'm home, I'll follow where you go. This life is yours, every breath I breathe, every step, every song belongs to you, not me. If you call, I will go. If you stay, I'll stay too. Nothing in these hands compares to living life for you. I've held on to my own way long enough to know it fades. Now I lay my will aside and trust your perfect time. Use my voice to bring you praise, use my days in simple ways. Whether many hear my name or only heaven knows. This life is yours, every breath I breathe, every step, every song belongs to you, not me. If you call, I will go. If you stay, I'll stay too. Nothing in these hands compares to living life for you. No greater honor could I find than serving you with all my life. Not for glory, not for fame, only for your name. This life is yours till my final day. Keep my heart within your hands and never let me stray. When my journey here is through, one thing will still be true. Everything I've ever been has always belonged to you. I've watched the years keep passing like old fences down the road. Some dreams never found their season, some seeds were never sown. I wondered if the best was over, if I'd waited far too long, if the pages left before me could still become a song. I looked into the mirror and saw more silver than before. Lines that told 1,000 stories written through the years, dear Lord. Then the morning softly whispered something I had never seen. God has never counted birthdays, only hearts that still believe. I didn't miss my chance. God still calls my name as long as He gives me one more dawn. My story can still change. The road is not behind me, there's still more grace to find. If God woke me up this morning, He still has plans for this life of mine. I've seen oak trees growing stronger long after storms have passed. I've watched broken fields become green when the springtime came at last. So I won't measure hope by numbers or by all the years gone by. The God who made tomorrow still paints every sunrise. Abraham was called in faith when many thought his time had gone. Moses didn't stop believing, though the journey still was long. The Lord has always loved to show that his timing stands apart. He doesn't look at fading years, he looks upon the heart. I didn't miss my chance. The author's still at work, every breath he gives today still carries endless worth. So I'll walk into tomorrow with faith instead of fear, because the God who wrote my story is still writing every year. As long as God keeps giving me tomorrow, my story isn't finished. My story isn't finished.
I've heard about the manna falling down when there wasn't any bread for miles around. I've heard how 5 small loaves were more than enough when thousands gathered there to hear your love. I've heard about the water from the stone and every road you made where there was none. But Lord, I don't just want to know what you have done, I want to know you as the faithful one. The God of yesterday is still the God I call on today. I want a story of my own, a time I can look back and know there was no way, there was no hope. Then you made a way. I want to tell my children how God came through when I needed him most. I've heard 1,000 stories, Lord, now give me a story of my own. I've watched you bless the people that I love. I've heard them thank the Father up above. I've seen their tears when prayers were answered right. I've watched their darkest morning turn to light. And I thank you for the things that they have seen. But there's a deeper hunger here in me, not for a sign to prove that you are true. I just want to walk through something holding you. The hands that held them then are the hands that hold me even now. I want a story of my own, a time I can look back and know there was no way, there was no hope. Then you made a way. I want to tell my children how God came through when I needed him most. I've heard 1,000 stories, Lord, now give me a story of my own. Be the provider at my table, be the healer when I'm weak, be the shelter for my family, be the answer that I seek. If the cupboard's nearly empty, I'll still trust you for my bread. If tomorrow brings me trouble, I'll remember what you said. You were faithful in the desert, you were faithful by the sea. The God who never failed them will not start by failing me. I want a story of my own, a time I can look back and know there was no way, there was no hope. Then you made a way. I want to tell my children how God came through when I needed him most.
I've heard 1,000 stories, Lord, now give me a story of my own. I'll have a story of my own, of how you never let me go. When I had little, you were enough. When I was weak, you held me up. And I will tell my children how God stayed faithful through it all. The God I've heard about for years became the God I came to know. I don't just want to hear what you've done for someone else. I want to walk with you and know your faithfulness myself. I took the long way home tonight, past the fields and county line. The old white church was standing there, just like it had my whole life. That bell don't ring like it once did, most folks have moved away. But every time I pass that road, it calls my heart to pray. I thought about my daddy's hands folded when we'd bow our head. He never used a lot of words, just let his life be what he said. He worked from sun up until dark, never asked this world for much. He always said, when life gets hard, son, don't forget to trust. Lord, I'm just an ordinary man, trying to do the best I can. Some days I walk, some days I fall. I don't have all the answers after all. When this road gets hard to see, be the light in front of me. And when my journey here is through, lead me all the way home to you. I've buried friends I thought would stay, watch my children grow too fast. Seems every year goes by quicker than the one that came before the last. I've learned this life can change so fast, like summer turning into snow. That's why I hold a little tighter to the things that matter most. You don't always calm the storm, sometimes you calm the soul. And somehow that's enough for me to keep on walking home. Lord, I'm just an ordinary man, trying to do the best I can. You've been faithful all my days, even when I lost my way. When I cross that river wide, I know you'll be by my side. Till that day I'll carry on, walking that long way home. And every mile still leads me back to you. I've been down some rocky roads, I've been caught out in the rain. I've had days of answered prayers, I've had nights of hurt and pain. But every road that turned me around, every door that wouldn't move, led me somewhere I could see, Lord, I could depend on you. Every mile you were there, every road, every prayer. When I stumbled, when I fell, you were with me through it all. Through the sunshine, through the rain, through the laughter, through the pain. Looking back, it's plain to see, every mile you walked with me. feed my family, I've watched my children grow. I've said goodbye to old friends I wasn't ready to let go. But morning came and mercy came and gave me strength to carry on. Every time I needed you, Lord, you never once were gone. Every mile you were there, every road, every prayer. When I stumbled, when I fell, you were with me through it all. Through the sunshine, through the rain, through the laughter, through the pain. Looking back, it's plain to see every mile you walk with me. I've got some miles behind me, I've got some left to go. I don't need to see the ending. There's one thing that I know: the God who kept me yesterday is keeping me today. And whatever road tomorrow brings, He'll be with me all the way. Every mile you were there, every road, every prayer. When I stumbled, when I fell, you were with me through it all. Through the sunshine, through the rain, through the laughter, through the pain. Looking back, it's plain to see every mile you walk with me. Every mile, every mile, every prayer, every road, every road, you were there. Looking back, it's plain to see every mile you walk with me.
Mama always sang the loudest from that old third wooden pew. Every Sunday, every season, no matter what we all went through. She never needed fancy words, just simple faith that carried on. Some folks still remember her long after she was gone. Mama's favorite hymn still echoes in my soul. When this world gets loud enough, it brings my heart back home. I can almost hear her voice rising with the morning wind. Lord, I still find peace today in Mama's favorite hymn. That little church has changed a little, fresh paint cover weathered walls. But every time the choir starts singing, I can still hear Mama's call. She taught us hope was more than talking. She lived every word she knew. And somehow every note she sang still helps me make it through. Mama's favorite hymn still echoes in my soul. When this world gets loud enough, it brings my heart back home. I can almost hear her voice rising with the morning wind. Lord, I still find peace today in Mama's favorite hymn. Calls my name, I hope I hear that old familiar song just like it never changed.
Mama's favorite hymn will never fade away. It carried her through every storm. It still carries me today. If somebody asks me why my faith has always been, I'd simply smile and say it started with Mama's favorite hymn. I woke up to another worry, another bill I couldn't pay. The truck was sitting in the driveway just like yesterday. I looked up through the kitchen window, said, Lord, I don't know what to do. The only thing I had that morning was another prayer for you. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. When my hands had nothing left to hold, you never let me go. You didn't promise easy roads or skies without the rain, but every time I thought I'd fall, you helped me stand again. Some friends slowly walked away, dreams disappeared one by one. There were nights I questioned everything before the morning sun. Still your mercy found my front porch like it always somehow does. You never changed who you have been just because life got rough. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. When my hands had nothing left to hold, you never let me go. You didn't promise easy road, skies without the rain, but every time I thought I'd fall, you helped me stand again. Maybe miracles aren't always mountains moving overnight. Maybe sometimes they're the strength to make it through one more night. Looking back across the miles, and now I finally understand. You were building something stronger every time you took my hand. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. Now I know the darkest valleys only proved where you belong. The road was long, the tears were real, the answers came so slow, but every single step I took, you never let me walk alone. Life still isn't always easy, but I've never been stronger. Not because of me, because of you. I wore a coat of yesterday with every wrong I couldn't hide. Dust upon these weary boots and too much shame to walk with pride. I passed the little white church door, afraid of what the folks might say. But through that silence, soft and low, I heard him call my name anyway. He called my name anyway. Though I'd wandered far away, grace Grace was waiting on the porch like she'd never left that place. I didn't earn a single thing, mercy came without a prize. He called my name anyway and gave this old heart brand new life. Mama's Bible still was there, folded open by her chair. Every page she'd worn with tears was answering another prayer. I thought I'd have to clean myself before I'd ever kneel again, but love reached down before I could and welcomed me just as I am. He called my name anyway, though I'd wandered far away. Grace was waiting on the porch like she'd never left that place. I didn't earn a single thing, mercy came without a prize. He called my name anyway and gave this old heart brand new life. Now every sunrise feels brand new, every mile reminds me why the shepherd never lost my trail. He simply walks the road with time. Amazing grace still sounds the same, no matter where the lost may roam. One quiet whisper changed it all. Son, it's time to come back home. He called my name in anyway when I had nothing left to say. Grace was standing at the gate like she'd known I'd come someday. The cross was waiting all along, love had never changed its mind. He called my name anyway, and now I know His grace had always